Hi, this is G. Gautam. Okay, today class it is going to discuss about the subject name is indirect tax. Then the topic is types of indirect tax. So we know that what do you mean by indirect tax? First of all, the indirect tax is nothing but should be indirectly paid to the government. We can say it as some of the examples given in this. First one is GST. Why GST is considered as indirect tax means they are indirectly paid for the service. We are not directly paid to the government. For example, if we are going for service for any salon or anything else, for example, we are going for a supermarket or anything else, means if we are getting service, after getting of service, we want to pay some GST to the particular department or particular salon. Like that. So here the types of indirect tax is the first one is GST. GST is nothing but we are paying a tax to the as well as state level and as well as central government also. So both government should be involved in GST. One is state as well as central government. Basically the central government all over is in India it should be one government as well as state to state government should be different. For example, we are in Tamil Nadu. At the same time, Kerala state government have some rules and regulations like that. So here the GST is nothing but should be implemented on 1st July 2017 by Narendra Modi. And then before GST, we following the tax system is called as VAT. VAT is particularly it should be additional tax we are paying to the government. So nowadays we are paying a GST after the implementation of GST. We are following the GST tax structures. Here GST it will be separated into two levels. One is classified into two bases. One is state level and as well as another one is central level. Here the state level we are collecting taxes for state level we are collecting as state excise duty. Comes under state level GST. And then countervailing duty. Countervailing duty is nothing but we are paying extra benefit to the government. So these are the things. These are the two things we are paying accordingly to the state government. Here on the central level we are paying taxes like for example if you are purchasing a product or if you are selling a product or if you are going for any complimentary service or anything else, or we are taking for our prestige level should be we are going for luxury levels. This should be the tax should be paid to the central government. So GST is nothing but should be implemented on 1st July 2017 followed by the state government and central government. So this two governments should be followed. And then next one is sales tax. Sales tax is nothing but it should be happening at the time of sale. When it should be getting back to buyer and seller relationship. The buyer one who buys the product as well as seller one who sells the product to the buyer. At the time of in between the sale, the buyer should be paying a tax directly to the seller. Here the sales tax is nothing but should be at the time of sales should be happening. And then third one is service tax. Here service tax is nothing but should be we are paying so we are paying for the service. Lot of services we will be having to taken like this. For example, should be so many of service sectors are there. Like that for example, telephone. We are using mobile phones or we are using telecalls like that. But at the end of the month, every month we are paying the bill to that particular thing. And then as well as second one is tour operator. The agency services. They are providing services to the client. And then third one for the service tax, third example is health center, banking and financial sectors, and then advertising, interior decorator, home service. They are providing service to the particular customer or client too. So at the time we are paying a service tax. Here and then fourth one is VAT. It should be the VAT before implement of GST. We are paying the taxes called as VAT. Should be additional taxes. For example, if you are not paying for all the products, if you are paying VAT for particular thing, particular products should be full alcoholic and non-alcoholic products. We are paying a VAT. And then custom duty. Custom duty in the sense we are paying a custom duty for at the time of import should be happening from the abroad to our nations. Nowadays we know that our investment of India's investment should be very low at the time of export. We are not selling any products. India should be very, very, very weak, because why means it should be India should not be happening under the sale to the particular one country to another country. We are getting back. We are purchasing the product from some other host country only. Particularly India should be weak in customs. We are weak in export. So custom is nothing but we are paying a custom duty at the time of import during the one nation to other nation. And then last one is anti-dumping duty. Anti-dumping duty is nothing but for example, I should be dumping the product. For example, if we can take one container box. If we are taking one container box, on the container box we want to stuff some particular product. If we are stuffing more product means at that particular product we are paying a dumping charges. It should be dumping charges will be paid to the as well as government only. So thank you for this.